You guys. You guys. Hey, you guys. Okay. Here we are. I had written down, I have a granddaughter, and we do FaceTime. It's wonderful to be able to have that technology because otherwise, she lives in a different state and they grow so fast at this point. Move along, Rue. Move along. Keep going. Keep going. That if we were seeing each other a couple of times a year, I'd hardly know this baby, and I really know this baby, and she's a great kid. And so we're on the phone. My daughter and I are on the phone, and her daughter is there, and I was relating to my daughter something. I can't even remember what it was. I think it had to do with when I fell down, banged my head the other day. And my daughter said, "Oh, that sucks, Mama." And my grandchild in the background, you could hear her, she's not quite two. "That sucks, Mama. That sucks, Mama." She had the inflection and everything. And so now that's become a kind of saying, we've all picked it up. That sucks, Mama. So there may be something about generational, it's just, it's an amazing process to love your kid and then get the opportunity to love your kid's kid and to see what a wonderful mother my daughter has become. And what a wonderful kid she has, and what a wonderful kid I had. I mean, we really lucked out all the way around. And she'll remember me if she doesn't remember them, in actuality, she has this as a record, which I think is pretty cool. I have no film of my mother. There are no films of me as a baby, nothing that survived. Photographs, yeah, still black and white, Polaroid. So it's different. I mean, there's we live on in this virtual world, and it's both weird and wonderful. That sucks, Mama. Mama, Queen of Pentacles. That's a maternal card. She or he, it's a person who represents a grounded love. Like this person would take care of you. She'd recognize your value, certainly, and and cherish and protect all growth, particularly children or children's children. Pentacles, it's to do with time, so it could well be a kind of over time Three of Pentacles. Building something over time could be 3 generations. And you see part of in traditional Rider-Waite, it's got 3 individuals. It's a church interior, and there's the designer, the craftsman, and the sort of guy who pays for it. This trifecta of cooperative energies to get something built. In this case, it shows the child, which I think is wonderful in the context of what we're saying, the mother. And the child being part of some kind of generational it's building lives. It's sort of the building blocks that over time, over generations, over eons, it's like the rings in a tree, or the tree and the sapling, something like that. The family tree. Tell us about the Three of Pentacles. What are they building? A life, certainly. Knight of Rods, of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Six of Wands. World card. Last card in the major arcana. Card of Capricorn. So also earth energy. This is the end of a cycle. So that the new thing can come. I mean, it's sort of like out of the decayed tree, it's the mulch for the saplings that come up. These life cycles that repeat and repeat. Each one giving way to the next. Six of Cups. So we have Six of Wands, Six of Cups. This can be, because this has a past life tinge to it. It's the relationship that goes way back, that's imprinted on your heart. These two are not identical. Neither are the generational. I mean, my daughter isn't me, and her daughter isn't her. But there's certain connections of the heart that draw us together, and lifetime after lifetime, perhaps, we're drawn back to the individuals that we have loved. Six of Cups, card of the soulmate. And under Six of Wands, Knight of Wands. The Six of Rods, which is a card of pride or success, pulling something off, having successfully built, perhaps over generations, something stable and solid and authentic. And this character is looking back at this creation, this Three of Pentacles, with pride. We did it. Wands energy. Did it, in 3D. We did it. We built something that will last. Okay. And it has to do with, perhaps literal past lives, or just the way, Isla, I can't remember exactly how it goes, but the grandmother and the granddaughter share the eggs that are in her body come from me. I can't remember. I come out of my depth already, but it is a kind of mystical chain down the maternal line. Paternal too, but the maternal line with the egg business and the grandmother. Somebody will know about it, and if you do, drop a comment. So we have two sixes, which is 12, and 12 is Hangman in Major Arcana. Kind of a card of gestation, in a way. All right, let's see about the World. This culmination. They're not wanting to go. Okay, this whole thing. All right. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. Often a card of the father. Father, mother. Maternal line, paternal line. The blend of the two. Also a card of choice. And this guy is facing away from the Six of Cups soulmate energy. You know, Nine of Wands can be a immature energy, but in this case, I think it's just like somebody perhaps breaking away from the family. You know, the sapling growing out of the old tree that's actually kind of blasted and turning back into soil. You know, those cycles of life. Capricorn, all this earth energy, Capricorn, Capricorn. The cycles of life, the generations. Down the generations. And I think in this case, the Knight of Wands is making a choice. Bottom of the deck, Four of Wands. Maybe to create his or her own family. On Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Four of Rods. And on Six of Wands, I'm just going to turn this out, okay, yeah. On Six of Wands, Judgment. Another card of kind of resurrection or second life, or there are all these references to just what we were talking about in the beginning. So I don't quite see what sucks mama in this, at least so far. We have Eight of Wands. You know, flow back and forth. But, you know, with a certain, I mean, they are all in this one going in the same direction. Some depictions have them going back and forth. But this is a volley, you know, focus. It can be a lot of attention, a lot of focus on the children of the next generation. And let me tell you, we gotta keep them safe. You know, this is a card of home and you know, the bower, the safe place, the nest, the meeting place, the safe house. Not in the sense of hunker down and lock the doors. This is very open. It can be a gathering of some kind. So, and this could be focus on the child. It could also be everybody going to the meeting place, like some sort of family reunion. This can be a card of reunion. Judgment, new life. Okay, new life. I love tarot. Ace of Wands, Ace of Rods. You know, the sprout, the new beginning, the creative spark. And it's sort of like all these, and they almost look like a sperm to me too. It's interesting. But all these elements coming in to create the new one. You know, all the influences of all the ancestors pouring into this young thing, this new thing. Pouring their love in, pouring their intention, they're focused on, and ultimately have to let go. To make the choice to let this person live their life, Wands energy. I love it. Queen of Wands, Queen of Rods. That may be what this person will grow into, because they've got their freedom of expression, their ability to create their own life. You know, to receive all the like Akashic, all the information from generations back, kind of the Akashic record, comes into this new being. They go from Knight of Wands to Queen of Wands. They inherit great intuitive power. Yeah, okay. Wheel of Fortune. That's a kind of a measure of where we are, depending on what we've done, where we land. This is an opportunity to become oneself, really. Full blown. To answer what the universe wants to offer us with a resounding yes. You've offered me life. I'll take it. I'll take it and I'll do something with it, Wands energy. Okay, tell me about the choice and the Wheel of Fortune, please. Hermit. Another Earth energy card, Virgo. Well, this is the sage, the inner wisdom. This is the spiritual journey. You have the life that we lead toward wholeness, toward authenticity, and seeing something through to the end of the cycle. And it may be somebody turning in the direction of the spiritual path. That may be part of what was inherited. This earth energy, how to bring it, from your core self into life. Earth energy. Two very hard-hitting major arcana. Page of Cups. The wisdom, Hermit, of how to love. Teaching somebody how to love. Hermit is the teacher. Cups energy. Connection, love, affection. Pages are youthful. Pages are this. Can be the little person. And that this cup energy, this water energy is what turns the wheel. Like a paddle wheel. The power of love. Knight of Pentacles. Organic, slow, forward movement. Ten of Cups. Often this is the couple and the baby. Here it appears to be just the couple. But with all the love in their heart. Heart's it's a kind of idealized, but in this case with all these earth energies, these pentacle energies, it's very real. It grows slowly and organically. Six of Cups, Ten of Cups. It's also quite possible that these two, this King and Queen of Pentacles, are the soulmates. That they've come together somehow, lifetime after lifetime, in this kind of union, many generations, perhaps even like reincarnating in the grandchild, several generations down, because this represents a kind of long ago energy. From the past life. From the past life. There's a resurrection. And this is looking to the future. 3 of Wands. Boy, is there a lot of fire in this. Action. On the level of 3D, we have 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, 8 of Wands, 3 of Wands. You know, how do we do it? How do we live our lives? What do we do? And this is a card of waiting for the future to find us, to catch up with us. It's to do with timelines. Something's coming in, you know, in slow stages, slow growth, old growth, culminating in 10 of Cups. It's coming in. And this is a card of optimism and kind of hope for the future. What have we manifested? Have we secured a secure place, Pentacles energy, where future generations can live? How do we redeem the position we're in? How do we keep life going? And I think there's a message to dig in, Earth energy, you know, tap the inner wisdom that knows how to do this act of karma. Here we are again. But every time advancing the cause, Wheel of Fortune, a little bit more love, a little bit more beginner's heart, over time. Hermit speaks to time. Lessons learned over time. And there are 2 left on the table, and I have it, yep. I was going to say, that's a bummer, Mama. That sucks, Mama. We have here 5 of Swords. Card of conflict and division and battles, and it's a stress card. It's I don't trust this card. My eyes deceive me. I can't believe what I see, that kind of thing. And then Temperance. You know, this could be like, it's a card of trauma, of stress, of fighting. In this context, could be generational trauma. Even a past life where, you know, we might have been at war with each other, like brother against brother, something like that. Some kind of, maybe an ideology that split the family into factions. Temperance, a card of healing and time. Temperance, tempo. You know, healing over time, in divine timing. No, study war no more. Each generation able to do this. Counterbalancing this. This is the fight. How do we heal that? And we'll see just quickly, how do we heal that? We're at a crossroads. We need to make a decision, but it likely won't be a decision we make just with our mind, with our frontal lobes. because those swords are crossed. It could be like this is a card of mistrust, being at odds. This could almost be like, stop, we're at an impasse. That won't work for us anymore. We have to delve deep in that hermit way into the archetypal energy of healing and synthesis. The two cups being blended. Didn't we had 10 of cups. This is also fire energy, all that wand energy. Card of Sagittarius. Study war no more. 2 of swords, the block against this fighting. Brother against brother. Sort of a Cain and Abel scenario. You have Adam and Eve, they have a couple of sons, and one kills the other. Brother against brother. So healing generational trauma. Tell us about the 3 of Pentacles and generational, the wounds we carry generation to generation, maybe, in our sword energy and our memory. Yeah. 5 of Pentacles. Something that leaves us in lack. Out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, King of Cups. Under the guidance of Hermit, that inner wisdom, this has grown over time in love into King of Cups. The active principle of, nobody gets left out in the cold. We work together to build some kind of protective place, Pentacles energy. Where we can, it's kind of like these two come together and they build a place cooperatively. They have a child, perhaps. They build the sanctuary. They build some place where they both can live. What's that? Build a big house where we both can live. It's Elton John. Build a house where we both can live. The house that love built. Because this is in some ways the fundamental human condition. If we don't care for one another, this happens. Outside the sanctuary, out in the cold. Like, I think this is an argument for, taking care of each other. We all belong in this place. Not in this place. And I think this is a decision, 2 of Swords, not to revisit that battlefield. We're healing that over time. And these may seem like very scary times in some ways, but there is this element of divine protection. And I know that can sound kind of glib, but I think the universe has wants to turn in our favor, wants to see us progress. As a people, as the children of the earth energy, the children of the earth, we take care of each other. That's what we're here to do. That's like mission number 1. We need to learn how to do it and do it successfully. Do it, one's energy. Then the next generation has that second chance, third chance, fourth chance. Like we prepare the way the best we can for those who come after us. And there's an implication that the people who come after us might be us again, kind of returning. Lifetime after lifetime into this same, the same constellation of people. Perhaps switching roles. 3 of Pentacles. Last time I was the child. This time I'm the parent. I was the husband in one lifetime. Now I'm the wife. And there's an element of like, go team, What was it? That sucks, Mama. It does. That, as resplendent and marvelous as life can be, it's also, if we don't take care of each other, this is what happens. We're at odds. We run up against this big block. So take on the energy of temperance, of patience, of presence, of protection. This is the place, this is the destination. Let my people go. Let my people find their way there. That's what the universe wants. Seriously, let them, like fate is on our side in some way. It wants us to get there. It wants us to understand, to hear the teaching, This is almost like the loving cup, the cup of communion, of community. We're all nomads in a sense. This is like pitching the tent. We're all nomads. We need to house each other, provide for each other. This is a very loving reading. Yeah, I think that's it. On the board we have Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. I don't think that has a direct astrological reference. I think it has a planetary reference, but I'm not sure what it is. This is Virgo. We have Capricorn. We have Sagittarius in Temperance. Very spiritual cards. Wheel of Fortune, Hermit, World, Temperance. I mean, see how these both have the aperture, the hand of, not fate exactly, but of karma, generation after generation. Sometimes you have to kind of address through karma something that happened generations back or in previous incarnations. Beginner's heart. That's how we heal it. You know, look to the future with optimism. No matter how much it looks like it sucks, Mama. Salvation, forgiveness, judgment card, new life, lifetime after lifetime. That's what we got here for you guys today. It's a good one. It's a very it's full of spirit. It's life imbued with the ineffable. Right here on earth, heaven on earth. We take care of each other. That's our only hope. That's our hope. Future generations. Look to the future, Three of Wands. Make ready. I love you guys.